Miss Sawyer gives her morning talk to the students over the loudspeaker. Good morning, students. Welcome to another week of intellectual stimulation and fun at Westerberg High School. There are free donuts in the cafeteria today. Have a great week. Thanks. All of a sudden, Veronica sees Dalton outside of the door of the principal's office, standing in the hallway. He gesticulates to her, suggesting that she let him in her office. She lets him in. So, this is your office. I like it. You like my office? That's good. What's wrong, Veronica? You seem like you're in a bad mood. I really like you, Dalton, but I see you lusting after a lot of women. It's you I want, Veronica. If I see a beautiful ass, it's hard not to look at it. You are such a beautiful romantic, Dalton. You also have a side to you that is predisposed to hedonistic sexual desires. If our relationship was ever going to work, you must learn how to find honor within yourself. I agree, Veronica. Would you like to see a movie tonight at the Dream Love Theater? What's playing there? Porky's 2? Yes, thanks. I'm just kidding. It's a romance featuring Mike Meyer and Winona Ryder titled Love Upon the Sea. Let's go. I'll see you there tonight. This is wonderful. I hope you consider me. Let's have some fun. Dalton and Veronica go to the Dream Love Theater that night to see Love Upon the Sea. When they get there, they find what appears to be people who exactly resemble them. They also see Kando and approach him to speak to him. What's going on here, Kando? Come again. I'm seeing people here who resemble me, Veronica, and people from Westerberg High School. That's correct. You are standing here in the Dream Love Theater on planet John and Q. This is the alternate version of the Dream Love Theater that exists in tandem with the Dream Love Theater on planet Earth. Yes, it is. That's amazing. Welcome to the Dream Love Theater. How do we get here, Kando? There is a spot on the premises of Westerberg High School that is a conduit through which you can travel directly to planet John and Q. In that spot, time and space are warped in a way that a connection is formed between that location on planet Earth and that location on planet John and Q. So, when we were walking there and back at Westerberg High School, we were seamlessly teleported to the Westerberg High School on planet John and Q? That's correct. It would seem to me that if that was there, many more people would have accidentally teleported themselves to planet John and Q. In order to pass through the conduit, you must also be aligned in the exact position necessary to access it. This is a condition that is so unlikely that the probability of it happening is so staggeringly low that it doesn't seem like a realistic possibility. Somehow you people find yourself in the proper alignment to pass through it. Now that we are here, let's get some snacks. Yes, let's. Dalton and Veronica proceed to the snack booth where they are attended by a man. Hi. Hi. Give me a bucket of popcorn. Are you sure you want a bucket of popcorn? Yeah, man. She's sure she wants a bucket of popcorn. Give her a bucket of popcorn. How do you really know you want a bucket of popcorn? Because There's a craving in the pleasure center of my brain. This craving sends impulses to my taste buds, causing them to salivate at the thought of eating a bucket of popcorn. Now, give me a fucking bucket of popcorn. You are not getting a bucket of popcorn. She is getting a bucket of popcorn. Give it to her. No. What do you mean, no? This is a business transaction. I give you a few measly dollars for a bucket of popcorn. Now give me my fucking bucket of popcorn. This is the Dream Love. This is the Planet Jondique version of the Dream Love Theater. Things function differently here. Come again. Things function differently at the Planet Jondique version of the Dream Love Theater. Yes. Yeah, but I just wanted a bucket of popcorn. Why would you give it to me? In order to obtain a bucket of popcorn, here, you must look straight into my eyes, channeling your thoughts to me. These thoughts that you are channeling to me must convey the utmost sincerity of your desire to obtain a bucket of popcorn. Obtain a bucket of popcorn? It's a fucking bucket of popcorn. It's not a yet. I think she is worthy of it. She hasn't proven that to me. She must look deep within my eyes and express it to me mentally on a telepathic level. Okay, I'll try. Veronica looks directly into the man's eyes and tries to convince him telepathically that she really wants a bucket of popcorn. There you go. Can I have my bucket of popcorn? No, I'm not convinced of the sincerity of this. I heard your thoughts, but I don't believe you. No bucket of popcorn shall be given to you. What? You've got to be kidding. This is insane. No, it's not. Why would she ask for a bucket of popcorn if she didn't want it? I don't know, but I'm not convinced that she wants it. Does this convince you? Dalton stares into the eyes of the man with intense fury. Here's your bucket of popcorn. I admire a man who stands up for his woman. Thanks. Dalton and Veronica proceed to the seats of the Dream Love Theater, and Love Destiny begins. This is beautifully photographed. I agree. Here's a scene from Love Destiny. Meyer is at home in the year 2022. He has discovered a way to travel time back to the year 1985. He drove from his home in Park Ridge, Illinois, to Petaluma, California, Winona Ryder's town of her youth. When he got there, he walked around town, closely examining the nuances of the architecture, landscape, people, and places of the town. He formed such a lucid image of the town in his mind that he was able to imagine it as though he was there wherever he was. Somehow, he was able to access psychically Winona Ryder's memories of growing up in Petaluma. He then integrated these memories with his own imaginings of the town and was able to project the town into material reality. He found himself in Petaluma, California in the year 1985 and went on Ryder's backyard where she was watching movies with her family. Hi, Winona. I'm Mike Meyer from the year 2022. Come again? You're from the year 2022? Yeah, Winona. I traveled time. I've always wanted to travel time. How were you able to? Through the power of my imagination, along with gaining access to your memories. My memories? I'm talking about the memories of the past that you will have in the future. That's amazing. I fell in love with you watching a movie that you're going to be in called Others. I then became obsessed with you, buying up your movies and reading about you. I wrote a song about you in the future that I planned on bringing to the past to play to you. It's called High School Dance. Would you like to hear it? Sure. Mike gets out his guitar and sings High School Dance to Winona. I love it. I've written many songs for you in the future. Would you like to travel to the future to see my home in Parkridge, Illinois? Yeah, I would love to. How do we travel to the future? You can travel to the future by exceeding the speed of light. I have built an aircraft that exceeds the speed of light. Let's get in. Sure, that would be nice. Mike and Winona travel the year 2022 and go into Mike's home. I like it. I love the posters you have of me. Would you like to see my bedroom? Yes, I would. Mike and Winona go into Mike's bedroom and talk. Back in the Dreamwell Theater, Dalton and Veronica are thoroughly enjoying the movie. Great movie, isn't it, Veronica? I love it. They kiss each other and go back to Veronica's place. Dalton and Veronica are sitting on the couch in Veronica's living room talking. This is really a relaxing environment. I can see why they call it Lake Serenity. Yeah, it's a perfect place to calm your nerves after a long week of work. Sitting on the beach, I can stare out onto the lake and let my mind wander into a labyrinth of musings and remembrances of the best moments of my life. This is where I find my inner tranquility. All of a sudden, they see a light in the sky. It is a spaceship. The spaceship lands, and from it emerges Canto from Planet Chanticue. Hi, Dalton. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Cando. Hi, Cando. This is a beautiful lake. Would you care if I took a walk with you to the beach? Sure, Cando. Sure, Cando. Dalton, Veronica, and Cando walk from the front yard of Veronica's house to the beach. This is beautiful what you have. What's beautiful, Cando? This thing that you and Veronica have, your love, nothing could be better than that. No material or earthly possession can compare. I agree. Our love is supremely fulfilling. Did you get Isadorix back, Cando? No, she won't have me. I cheated on her with a robot slut. Did you try to explain to her that not only was it an empty sexual experience with no love involved, but that it was just a robot with no feelings, emotions, insights, or intuitions? Yeah, but she doesn't agree. Isadorix is a theory that robots can be designed to have an awareness and sentience, and that because of this, it was cheating. I think that the issue here, Cando, is that for you, it was just an empty sexual experience, and that you didn't fall in love with a robot slut. You didn't fall in love with her, did you, Cando? Maybe. Maybe. This is a tricky romantic situation for me. I'm in love with Isadorix, but I've also fallen in love with a robot slut. You love her despite the fact that she's a robot slut? Maybe. Maybe! I'm starting to wonder if Isidorex is right. If it is possible for a robot to come to life, if a robot can come to life, then said robot also needs love. I started to think that the robot slut might find it hard to find love being a slut. That's very nice of you, Kando, but I think you should stay with Isidorex. It sounds like true love. You're right, Veronica. I probably am just desperate. I want Isidorex back so much that I turn to her. We want to help you, Kando. Your love for Isidorex is so beautiful. Do you believe in robot sentience, Dalton and Veronica? No, I don't. I think that you can't put the feelings or emotions of a human being or an alien into a robot. I don't believe in robot sentience either, Kando. Take human beings. We were made of the same matter that inanimate objects are made of. Something has brought us to life. Mind gives life to matter. The soul is where we get our feelings and emotions. That's fascinating. Dalton, Kano, and Veronica went back to Veronica's lake house for the evening. They sat on Veronica's couch looking out at the lake. What are movies like on Planet John to Q, Kando? They are in many ways similar to movies on planet Earth. There are many of the same themes, such as love, heartbreak, revenge, anger, apathy, sympathy, jealousy, boredom, and good versus evil. We have found other forms of expression in our movies that I haven't seen in your movies. Something unique about our movies is that we, as aliens, can transmit images from our imagination onto a movie screen. We sit together at a movie theater and decide upon a particular alien who will start the movie. He or she sets up the plot and projects it onto the screen through imagination. When other aliens in the audience want to enhance or embellish the movie by projecting images from his or her imagination on the screen, together our imaginations collaborate to create a movie. When we are not watching this kind of movie, we just watch standard movies. That's interesting. Look out the window, Kando. There's a male alien in a love embrace with Isidorex. I see them. They are kissing passionately by the lake. Maybe Isidorex isn't the right girl for you, Kando. You cheated on her with a robot slut, and now here she is at Lake Serenity in a love embrace with another alien. I can't let go, Veronica. There's a feeling in my heart that is undeniably love. I know I shouldn't have cheated on her with a robot slut, but there has been no other alien that has made me feel like her. Then I think you should keep trying, Kando. You have to convince her that the feelings that you had for the robot slut are merely sexual and that you have feelings for her that illuminate the essence of your soul, making you feel so alive that life is given a new perspective by your love, which gives you both physical and spiritual pleasure. Thanks for the encouragement. Go get her, Kando. Mike, Veronica, and Kando tucked into the evening. Okay, I think I'm going to cut it there. No, wait a minute. I'll do a little bit more of this. Let's see. Um, Dalton and Veronica got up the next morning and took a walk to the Lake Serenity. It sure is a beautiful morning, isn't it, Veronica? Yes, it is. The temperature seems ideal. This feeling of just being alive and with your lover on a serene beach seems like the ultimate pleasure at the moment. I agree. Would you like to go to the movies tonight? Sure. The popcorn is delicious there. But does the person who sells it to you always demand that you convince them on a psychic level how much you truly enjoy the popcorn before you get it? Yeah. Why? I think that's ridiculous. Well, the person in the movie concession booth wants to know for sure that you are truly enjoying the taste sensation of the popcorn and buttery topping, as it excites your taste buds. He or she has a lot of integrity as a movie in play. It still seems like a ridiculous idea to me. It still seems ridiculous to me. What movie do you want to see tonight? They're showing Jaws 4 tonight with Mike Meyer as the character that was portrayed by Richard Dreyfuss. Let's go. The evening arrives and Mike and Veronica go to the Dream Love Theater to see Jaws 4. They walk up to the concession booth to order popcorn. Excuse me, ma'am. My girl, my girlfriend and I would like a bucket of popcorn. You said you would like a bucket of popcorn. Yes. That's not very convincing. You must express a desire so strong to obtain a bucket of popcorn that it manifests itself as an obsession, the non-fulfillment of which would result in you exhibiting maniacal behaviors and going on a killing spree. Listen, lady, I'm not going to go on a killing spree if I don't get my bucket of popcorn. I'm not that insane. It's just that the craving that I have for the popcorn is so intense that I really want that fucking bucket of popcorn. That's not a strong enough desire to get this popcorn. That doesn't show enough respect for how delicious this popcorn is. We want people who would go on a killing spree if they didn't get a bucket of popcorn here. A killing spree? I'm just kidding. But you really have to express the utmost sincerity of your craving for the popcorn to get it. I'm sorry, I can't. It's just popcorn. It's not that extraordinary of a pleasure. It's just a nice thing to eat. You are exaggerating the pleasure that you get from eating this popcorn. I am. Oh, no, I'm not. This popcorn stimulates your taste buds in a way that heightens your senses and brings your spirit to new plateaus of human enlightenment. Yeah, right. Believe it or not, it does. Can I please have a bucket of popcorn, ma'am? Look into my eyes and connect with me. Connect with my soul on an esoteric level, convincing me that you want it. Okay, I'll try. Dalton looks into the eyes of the woman at the concession booth and tries to convince her that he truly wants a bucket of popcorn. There, are you satisfied? No, not at all. I put every amount of psychic energy that I have into trying to persuade you that I want a bucket of popcorn. It didn't work. Would you like to try, Veronica? Sure. Veronica looks into the eyes of the woman at the concession booth with her intense passion to get a bucket of popcorn. Here you go, Veronica. You can have a bucket of popcorn. Thanks. What? Are you fucking kidding me? She gets to have a bucket of popcorn? What did she do so differently? Her utmost sincerity to obtain a bucket of popcorn was truly conveyed to me on a spiritual level. When she looked into my eyes and tried to convince me of her craving, of her wanting for a bucket of popcorn, not only did she convince me of said wanting, but our souls were momentarily suspended on a spiritual plane of existence where we wallowed in the pleasure of culinary delight. I tried really hard to convince you that I wanted the bucket of popcorn. Maybe next time. Can I have some of hers? No, absolutely not. What can I have? Hmm, you can have a Mounds bar and a glass of water. A Mounds bar. Those fucking suck. I don't want a fucking Mounds bar. I hate coconut. Too bad. That's all you can have. A Mounds bar. That's all you get. A Mounds bar. Okay, give me the fucking Mounds bar. Here you go. Here's your Mounds bar. Enjoy it. I sure won't. Let's go into the theater to watch the movie. Sure. Don't let Veronica go into the movie theater to watch Jaws 4. In Jaws 4, the shark has evolved to be able to levitate above the ocean and attack people right on the beach. This is a great movie. It sure is. Dalton and Veronica had a wonderful evening. Here's an excerpt from the movie Jaws 4 that Dalton and Veronica watched at the Dream Love Theater. Scene 1. The character that Mike Meyer portrays, Hugh Tomlinson, is on a boat at sea, communicating with the people at the command center. About the shark with his walkie-talkie. Is that you, Sheila? Do you read me? We have a big problem here. This motherfucking shark has really evolved. What? I didn't steal your goobers. Did you check the pantry? Then check it. Anyways, we have a massive problem. The shark has evolved to have the ability to fly. What? Yes, you heard me correctly. Fly. I've never seen anything so fucking terrifying. I saw a fat guy on the beach yesterday eating a hoagie in broad daylight. When suddenly, the shark emerged from out of the ocean and not only ate the rest of the fat guy's hoagie, but took a bite out of his face. It then started laughing. What? I'm not kidding. The shark started laughing. It must have evolved to have the ability to laugh. I never saw a shark laugh. What? Where did the shark go after it attacked the fat guy? When it was done attacking the fat guy, it boarded some kind of spacecraft that seemed to go into outer space at an amazing speed. What? Is the fat guy still alive? Yes. The fat guy is still alive. The fat guy has a part of his face missing, though. What? Okay, we'll talk about this tomorrow. Bye. I'll see you after after the movie. Dalton and Veronica went back to Veronica's lake house for drinks. They were sitting at Veronica's living room couch talking. How did you like the movie? I thought it was great. The special effects in particular are impressive. What do you think that the true meaning of life is, Veronica? That's a deep question. Might take me a while to answer that. Life is complex. People build things. They go to work. They are entertained by other people. Then they go to bed. Then suddenly, it's all over. What's important is what remains. Society and material things are temporary. And enduring love is what matters most. That is part of why I believe in immortal love. So do I, Veronica. I am immortally in love with you. And I am in love with you. Let's go see another movie tomorrow. Sure. Dalton and Veronica had a terrific evening. Dalton and Veronica were sitting on the beach by the lake discussing Jaws 4. That was an entertaining movie that we saw. I hope there's going to be something great at the movie. Oh, hello. Your name is. Okay, yeah. I hope you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, I got a listener on my stream there. At the movie theater tonight. There should be. The movies at the Dream Love Theater start at 7 p.m. tonight. We should just go there at that time and see what they have. I'm doing a script I wrote called Heathers 2. Did you ever see the movie Heathers, starring Winona Ryder and Christian Slater? I wrote a script. Well, it's more like a saga. It's more like an encyclopedia for Heathers 2. And I'm performing a tiny piece of this massive script that I've been writing for years. Okay. We should just go there. Oh, yeah, okay. I said that already. Okay. Evening arrives. And Dalton and Veronica go to the Dream Love Theater to see what they have. They walk up to the ticket booth, which is occupied by Mike Meyer, Christian Slater, and Winona Ryder, circa 1989, when the movie Heathers premiered. Dalton walks up to the concession booth and inquires about the tickets. What? What do you mean, what? Are you Mike Meyer from the year 1989? Good guess. That's correct, I am. What are you doing here in 2022 at a movie concession booth within the archetypal realm of movies where Heathers 2 exists? Christian Slater responds to this. Let me explain something, Dalton. Perception, born out of matter, gives a human form the illusion of existential truths. This is what is known as reality. The truth is, reality exists on an infinite expanse of permutations. Come explore another reality. What was that? That is the introduction to Mike's show, Another Reality, that exists in the material realm of reality. He, I, and Winona have crossed over from the material world of reality to this archetypal realm of reality where Heathers 2 exists to show you the premiere of Heathers at the Dream Love Theater. Oh, hi, Jake. Your name is Jake Dugan? Hi, this is Heathers 2. I hope you're enjoying it. Okay, does this exist in tandem with the showing of Heathers in the world of material reality? Yes, enjoy the premiere of Heathers here in the Dream Love Theater. That's my Christian Slater impression. Okay, impersonation. Keep in mind, Dalton, that you are not only watching the premiere of Heathers in the Dream Love Theater in tandem with the showing of it in the realm of material reality, but you are also being filmed for an episode of Another Reality that exists in the realm of material reality. This is far out. Okay, also remember that the series of events that take place in this have been predetermined by me, including this conversation we are having. That is amazing. That's another reality. Dalton and Veronica were sitting at their seats at the Dream Love Theater enjoying the premiere of Heathers when a friend of Dalton's approached them. Okay. Hi, Dalton. It's nice to see you. Hi, Hugh. I haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah. It's been a while. I heard about the premiere of Heathers here at the Dream Love Theater. I read some great reviews about it. It's supposed to be original and brilliant. I heard too. Who is this beautiful woman sitting next to you? Oh, this is Veronica, my girlfriend. She's the principal of Westerberg High School. It's nice to meet you, Hugh. It's nice to meet you, Veronica. Where's Mindy, Hugh? I've got something to tell you. I've fallen out of love with Mindy. I found a new woman. Her name is Penelope. I thought you were in a wonderful relationship with Mindy. I realized, I reached for more out of our relationship than Mindy was able to offer me. Our life together was soulless and boring. With Penelope, I find new levels of romance. Engagement that brings me to heights of both psychic and sexual fulfillment. The only problem is Penelope won't let go. She's hanging on to me. I've been trying to think of ways to get rid of her. Something I thought of the other day is that if I could convince her that I am really a robot, she wouldn't want me. Do you know how hard it is to convince another person that you are a robot? I've got to try. Is she really holding on to you that firmly to your relationship? Believe me, Veronica, she won't let go. When I try to tell her that I don't think we belong together, she cries harder than any human being I have ever seen. Her eyes are flooded with tears. She sobs like a maniac. It's the most intensely emotional thing I've ever seen. Maybe that is a good idea, Hugh. I'm glad you're seeing it my way, Dalton. Wow, there she is. She's here. Do you see her? She's the girl with the short blonde hair. I see her. Mindy approaches them. Hi, Hugh. Why didn't you invite me to the premiere of Heathers with you? Mindy, I've got something interesting to tell you. I'm a robot. A robot? You heard me correctly, Mindy. A robot. Do you want to date a robot? You're not a robot. I sure the fuck am. How do you explain all the personality and charm that you have? No robot has that much charisma. You'd be surprised, Mindy. Engineers are creating robots to be more sophisticated than ever. All of a sudden, Penelope walks in the Dream Up Theater. She has also come to the premiere of Heathers. Oh, hi, Hugh. I didn't know you would be here. Is this the bitch you've been dating, Hugh? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Who is this bitch? Oh, sorry, Penelope. This is Mindy, the woman I've been trying to end my relationship with so I can date you. Do you want to know? Do you know how rude that is, prick? I tried to end our relationship nicely, Mindy. You just wouldn't let go. I wouldn't let go, so now you're trying to convince me that you are a robot? Do you really think that I was going to fall for that? I am a robot, Mindy. All of a sudden, Penelope starts letting smoke out of her eyes. She is seeming to collapse and disassemble like some kind of piece of malfunctioning equipment. Somebody help me! There's an instruction manual in my front pocket. I need repairs. I need some assistance. What the fuck? Is this a robot? And Dalton pulls out the instruction manual from Penelope's front pocket. He follows the directions. He puts some spark plugs into Penelope's aortic system and reconnects some loose connections. She is now functioning perfectly. You're a robot, Penelope? Yeah, I probably should have told you. She's a robot. I'm a human being. You chose a robot over me. Are you still in love with her? To tell you the truth, yes, I've fallen in love with a female robot, Mindy. You wouldn't believe how much passion she has. She fucks with an exotic rhythm that brings me to such a transcendent orgasmic state that I could see into the very depths of immortal love. You're not really a robot yourself, are you, Hugh? No, but I'm in love with a robot. As heartbreaking as this is, keeper. I'll see you, Mindy. I hope you find true love. Mindy goes off into the night. The rest of them watched the premiere of Heathers. They had a wonderful evening. Dalton and Veronica went back to uh, Lake Serenity that evening and took a boat out onto the lake. It was a calm. Okay, night in late July, and the air temperature was both soothing and comfortable, feeling like a gentle massage to a tired body. This is so romantic, Dalton. I agree. Just to be here with you at this peaceful lake and looking at your beautiful eyes is the ultimate experience of fulfillment for me. This is true romance. Yeah, I feel as though it's just you and me staring into the face of eternally transcendent pleasure. It's not merely a fleeting physical pleasure, but such as those pleasures known to strictly earthbound mortals, is a pleasure of an awakened soul that truly has found true love. It's a feeling of being isolated in space and time with just you and the beauty of the enlightened human mind. That is beautifully stated. I want to kiss you. Go ahead. Dalton kisses Veronica. The exquisite pleasure of kissing your soft, supple lips of luxury is a pleasure that is only heightened by my feeling of being loved by you. Our love is eternal. Would you like to go to the Dream Love Theater tonight? Tomorrow night? Sure, what's playing? A movie titled Romantic Destiny. Sure.